Yowie Howie. Howie Kendrick hits a grand slam in the 10th inning. I know you love that pun, Bill. To send the Dodgers home packing. The Dodgers, hey, they're not making the World Series this year. Bill, it's a different story. They get bounced in the first round of the playoffs, 106-win record-setting regular season wins for the Dodgers, but they go down to the Nats in 5 games, and at home no less. Hey, I like the simple questions. The Dodgers lost this series because...
I think they lost because of some of the pitching decisions they made. They have such a great front office, a very sophisticated front office, but they have a tendency to overthink some things. I questioned the decision to start Rich Hill in Game 4, knowing that he wasn't going to give you length and thus would expose the bullpen. And as it turned out, he didn't even give him 3 innings. And in the 5th inning, everything fell apart, and they ended up losing that one. I don't know from the start why they were so intent on having Clayton Kershaw pitch out of the bullpen today. He has pitched well out of the bullpen at times when they've asked him to do it in other situations. It did not seem like a desperate situation where you needed to go to him here. You had Julio Urias, you had Adam Kolarek, both lefties that you could have used. When he gets eaten to get you through 7, maybe that should have been Kenta Maeda starting the 8th. You're at a point where you have a 3-1 lead and you only need 6 outs, and you've got like 35 bullpen guys on the roster right now. You could have pieced it together differently. Maeda to Rendon, Kolarek to Soto, who he's dominated a few times already this series. So I think we're going to be chewing on that a lot this winter.
Okay, and for more Dodgers coverage, we caught up with the Dodgers in the clubhouse. Here's what they had to say.
It just ends all of a sudden like that, and you're to blame for it. So it's a terrible feeling. But like I said, I'm going to continue to compete. That's the only thing I know how to do. And I'm not going to get down about myself. I'm not going to feel sorry for myself. Just feel sorry for these guys in this room.
Yeah, we were feeling great. Kersh got out of the inning. We looked good. We were all feeling great. We went back out there, and sometimes baseball just isn't meant to be.
And it's on everybody. We just get it all and flat out lost. Got beat.
Bill, Dave Roberts has come under fire for his managerial decisions this postseason. He's been under fire for
every postseason.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
So, looking into your crystal ball here, and I know you have a very nice one. What do you think is going on with Dave?
I'm a little disturbed that you think so highly of my crystal ball, but
it's Halloween. That's what it is.
Dave Roberts is coming back. I have no doubt about that. It would be a shock to me if they decided to make a change. I know fans don't agree with the decisions he makes, but he is not making these on a whim. I think he's doing what the front office wants him to do. The results are not what anyone wants, but I think there's no question he's back.
By the way, that's Nationals friends and family partying behind us. And hey, let's make no mistake about it. The Nationals were a hot team, Bill, right? They finished the second half as hot as anybody. And the Dodgers couldn't contain that trio, that 3-headed monster that they have. I mean, they didn't lose to any chop.
No, in fact, the Nationals started the season 19-31. Horrible 50-game start. Since then, they have a better record than the Dodgers. They've won more games since May 23rd, I think it was. And all the stats were fairly comparable coming into the season. The one thing the Dodgers did was they hit more home runs. But the run totals were not that far off. The pitching was almost, dead even. So they didn't, lose to a bunch of guys who just got hot for a week. They lost to probably the second best team in the National League during the season.
And real quickly, Bill, I know I'm going to keep you for one last one. Who stays, who goes?
I think they have some tough decisions to make, Hyun-Jin Ryu being the biggest one of that. He's a free agent. I think David Freese retires. I don't think he comes back. Russell Martin may very well retire as well. Rich Hill wants to continue pitching. This is probably the best situation for him. These guys can afford the luxury of a guy who gets injured as much as he does. beyond that, I don't know that you're going to see a whole lot of changes. They've got such a good farm system, and so many of those young guys are on their way. Walker Buehler, when we were just in there, was saying that he expects to be in this position a lot. That we're built for the long haul and to be contenders every year, and I think he's right.
Dodgers are young. Youth is good.
I don't remember.
It's been a long time, Bill. All right, well, thanks to Bill for hanging out with us and providing all of this analysis for the Dodgers postseason. I'm Jonathan Khamis, and thanks for watching.